the incoming president giving the outgoing president a gift. So we have decided to do that. I have decided to do that this year. Then we've decided to stop. And so this is going to be the last year that we do that. So this is kind of a big deal. So Hans, you want this? I mean, I put a lot of thought.
Yeah, thanks.
So if you could stand. But it's just a nice gift, and they've been kind of quirky things in the past, but this is serious. So just, and I'm going to probably have trouble getting through it too because of emotion and all that. But before I give it to him, I want it to make sense to you. So I just need to tell you just a really quick kind of background on it. Hans and I are really good friends, as you may have picked up on. We were in vet school together, and it's kind of a friendship, and then sort of I'm his mentor. But mainly it's a friendship. And then our wives, my wife Angie and his wife Darcy, have become really good friends. And it took a little to get over the awkwardness of the fact that Darcy thinks quite a bit of me. Okay, so as a result, then we've traveled together some, and so we went to one particular. We went to New Orleans, and it was IVMA, I think, and that was before we represented the IVMA. So full disclosure. And we went to all the meetings, and you should. And then we decided the last day that we would leave a little bit early and check out just some of the local fare. And so, like 10 a.m., we started going to places, and that was the day that we discovered our love of bourbon. And so we went from place to place, and kind of they all had their own kind of spin on it. And so we tried them all, and it was a long day. And then we met with our wives that evening for dinner. We had a lovely dinner. We were really funny during that dinner, but they didn't appreciate it as much as we did. So then we decided to go down Bourbon Street, and you know where this is going, right? So we decided to go to Bourbon Street, and I don't know if you've ever been there. You know, it's a unique place. It's not like walking down Lincoln Way. And I got a water, and Hans ordered a hurricane. Okay, so do you know what a hurricane is? I mean, it was literally like in a big gulp, 2-liter thing with a big straw, and it's a bright red drink with a lot of alcohol in it, and he didn't need that. So but that's what he did. So we started walking down Bourbon Street, and if you've ever seen it, there's things there that you wouldn't see anyplace else. People in various stages of undress. So immediately there was these women by motorcycles, and they weren't clothed from the waist up. And so because I'm a mentor, I immediately pointed them out to my wife, and I said, "Look at those women. That's ridiculous. Look at them." But Hans didn't do that, okay? Hans, he locks in on them, okay, with his big gulp hurricane. And he's just walking, but his eyes over here just looking at these women, drinking his hurricane. And I'm looking at him like, there's going to be a problem here. And then I could see what was coming, and I don't know whether I couldn't get it out or I just had to see what this was going to happen. So he walks, and he's a big guy, right? So he's got some momentum going. He walks face first into the rear end of a police horse. And that is the honest to God truth, isn't it? And he hit it hard. And it knocked the police officer's helmet off. The hurricane goes everywhere. So this surprised Hans. Okay, it surprised the policeman. It sure as hell surprised the horse. And so it was just unbelievable. And then he tries to explain it to the officer and to Darcy what happened. He's talking about lights and noises and stuff. So anyway, amazingly we got him out of there without charges being filed. And
It's a good thing he's a man if he
Yeah.
runs into a horse.
yes, he did look the horse over, and everything was okay.
Yeah, why isn't he in jail?
So I got him a gift. I had help from Danelle, but I thought this was part of being a mentor. He needs to stay focused on what's in front of him, rather than things off to the side. Just like the horse. The horse had blinders on, right? So I got Danelle help me. Yeah, get you. Yeah, there you go. That.
Oh,
This is right.
Yeah.
oh, very nice.
The first time.
You look like a horse.
Okay.
So real quick, my goals. I told Randy when we met about my goals that there was